In this chapter, we discuss about how to handle pressure. Basically, this chapter is divided into three main headings. First one is about how to eliminate avoidable stress. Means that stress we can avoid by ourselves. And the next heading was about how to improve our attitude. Means that like when we are having or facing the depression, stress, then in this time period, how we can manage our or improve our attitude. And after that we discuss about how to follow a healthy routine in this in order to avoid the stress. The first and major thing was discourage procrastination. Procrastination means that doing nothing and wasting time by our own wish, like when we have the option to complete the task by time, but unfortunately we do not complete the task on time and we discourage it, and we just okay fine, before submitting, one night before examination we will read, or like it is about like submitting the assignment before one day, or working on the assignment one day before that. And the next was how to decrease the common stressors. After in the heading of improve your attitude, we talk about like how we can be relaxed and what are the techniques that we can be relaxed. And yes, take control of your life. Like there are the certain things that we cannot take control in our life, like the situation that comes across in our daily basis, but here we can take a control of our anger, of our, we can say, the negative behavior, the negative thoughts, and all the stress and anxiety. And yes, when it comes to self-esteem, it is really important, but the self-esteem and the ego, both are the two different things. We have to uh, make a difference between the ego and in the self-esteem, but unfortunately we Pakistani considered ego as a self-esteem most of the time. And in follow a healthy routine means develop good eating habits that I think that you people are developing nowadays, and then get some exercise and improve your sleeps. In this time period, yes, you can work on your eating habits, and yes, you can go for the exercise. If you are doing it, then it's fine, but if you're not doing this, then at least you should try to work on it. Clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
And now what is clear? Can you listen me properly?
मैम आपकी
Yes,
आवाज़
ma'am.
ड्रॉप
Yes,
हो रही है
ma'am.
बहुत।
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. There are 21 students, and what about the rest except those who have internet issues?
मैम साकिब का मैसेज आया कि इंटरनेट इशू है, सामिया का भी इंटरनेट इशू है।
अच्छा, तो बाकी जिनका इंटरनेट इशू है, those are the 21 participants, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Any confusion in these three headings? Confusion in these three headings? Two more. I'm asking that any confusion in these three headings, three main headings,
No,
along
ma'am.
No,
with the
no,
subheadings?
no, ma'am. No,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
no, ma'am.
Now, what do you think that which is avoidable stress and that we can work on in our daily life routines?
Procrastinating.
Procrastination is a
Procrastination.
cause of it is a major cause towards the stress. It's a initial state. But what are the things that we can avoid in order not to be stressed in our daily lives? Which are these? I have unmuted the mics of everyone.
Fear of failure.
Fear of failure, yes, it is discussed in that. The first thing, which is the major cause
मैम
of G.
मैम स्ट्रेस हो सकता है हमारे स्ट्रेस जैसे कि हम कहीं लाइन में खड़े हैं तो वहाँ पे स्ट्रेस हो रहा है वहाँ पे हम वोकेबलरी यूज नई वोकेबलरी सीख सकते हैं नोट्स बना के
लाइन में खड़े होके लाइन में खड़े होके how can we do that? हाँ, until unless we don't have
एंड
like
लाइन
the
लाइन लाइन में
until unless we don't have the books in our in our phones, then yes, we can do that. And nowadays, when you are going for the grocery, they have created certain circles where you have to wait for your turn in order to enter the supermarket or whatever the things are there. The first thing that the procrastination is generated is the fear of failure.
आइसक्रीम वाला आ गया.
Umar made you feel hungry, so you should
में भी
buy it.
आइसक्रीम वाला है वो।
तुम लोग सही जा रहे हो बिल्कुल.
मैम उमर ने स्टार्ट किया हुआ है शायद ये
नया business side
Very
business.
great. Welcome.
I
थैंक
think
यू
go ahead,
थैंक यू
Umar, if you have started this new business. The first thing that leads towards the procrastination is the fear of failure. Means that you are just thinking that you cannot do anything, but in fact you can do that, but you are not doing in order just to be you have the fear you cannot achieve good marks, you cannot be success. Like me, I have a fear of like I cannot drive a car easily, but in fact it's not. I can, whether the fear of traffic and the fear of the persons who are coming riding bikes, then yes, I can. I cannot actually.
मैम nowadays you can because the roads are free now there is no traffic
But nowadays my family doesn't allow me to go outside. And then the next is about the lack of time. Like you have enough time to complete your assignments, but unfortunately you are not completing your assignments, and you just wait for one night before examination or one night before submitting the assignment. Then all in hurry in the 11th hour you maintain your work and you just submit it. वो भाई जैसा तैसा हो, तो फिर टीचर को पता होता है कि उस पे दिल पे क्या गुजरती है पढ़ने के बाद. And then the poor organization means that you don't have the
Yeah.
proper plans, and then you come up with the poor organizations. If you
Ma'am,
want
it
to
is like that which we have discussed in chapter number 2, maybe.
like, for example, can you give me an example? The
Like
poor organization.
there was a line that most of us have claimed that we don't have a time to accomplish what we need to do.
Yes, yes. It is related to that, and it's also written here that it is also explained in chapter number 2 here. Like you have to maintain the to-do list, you have to maintain the schedules, like daily schedule, weekly schedule, monthly schedule, like this. In order
Yeah.
to avoid the procrastination, you have to make your records public. Like for example, if you have a to-do list, you have somewhere in your room, maybe on the door, maybe on the mirror, or maybe where it is visible in your smartphones. And the next step you can do that, you have to step back and check your progress time to time, like how much you have achieved your goals. And obviously the best is about like 5 minutes plan. You just plan to read for 5 minutes, and then you see if you are interested or not. If you are interested, then yes, make it to 10 minutes, and then by adding 5 minutes on everyday basis, you can develop the reading skills, writing skills, listening skills, or whatever you want to improve, or which skill you want to work on for. The next heading is related to let your momentum of your work. For example, if you have completed a task, and if you have motivation to complete the task, means that yes, you are on the track, but sometimes you need extra energy to complete the task. Let your energy come, and in order to encourage you, in order to motivate you. If it doesn't happen, then you have to go back and think, like, which thing disturbs you a lot. I have unmuted the mics of everyone. ये आप लोगों की तरफ से हुआ है, मेरी तरफ से नहीं है.
Umar, please mute your mic, please.
Shut up.
जिसकी तरफ से भी है वो आइसक्रीम लेके इधर पहुंचा दे प्लीज।
हाँ चलो वैसा मेरी तरफ से आ रही है।
मेरी तरफ से नहीं है. यू नन ऑफ माइक्स.
मैंने तो
Maybe,
नहीं बोला, तुम्हें किसने
maybe,
बोला है कि मैंने
may,
बोला ये
मैं
पागल।
सब
maybe
जानती हूँ,
Adnan
मुझे
is
लगा था
standing in
आवाज
the
है।
street and
पारिया ने गाई।
Okay, yes. The next headache is about, like, you have to use the clock or the watch instead of time watch, because when you set the stopwatch, maybe you have something in your mind, like 1 hour is going to be completed or 15 minutes are going to be completed. In order, you don't have to go for that, because you have maybe a wall clock or the watch besides your time, where you can check your progress time to time, but it should not be the mobile phone with yourself. वरना फिर. And then be specific, whatever things you are doing, you have to be
WhatsApp will be
specific.
opened
WhatsApp, Facebook,
automatically.
Insta, और क्या, बस.
Yeah.
And then be specific in your things, whatever you are doing, whatever your goals are, you have to be specific for that. And whatever excuses you are facing while completing the task, you have to verbalize means that maybe you have to write it in a diary. बस वो अदनान की तरह डायरी किसी के हाथ ना लग जाए.
मैम वो रोज पीटता है उस डायरी को लेकर, सब पीटते हैं घर में उसे।
मैं वही कह रही ना, बस वो डायरी अदनान की तरह किसी के हाथ ना लग जाए. बाकी खैर है. Verbalize means that you can talk with yourself. You can write it somewhere on the paper. And the other mood is like, you can make the notes in your mobile phone as well, whatever problems you're going to be faced. And then visualize your success. It means that at least you have a vision that you are going to be success, but it doesn't mean that you just only visualize and you don't work in real form. Here you have to work, and then you can visualize your success later on. And yes, how to avoid the common stressors. Wake up half an hour earlier. चलें, अब तो खैर ऐसा कोई भी मसला नहीं है. Allow yourself to plenty of travel time. ये भी नहीं हो सकता. Never wait empty handed. Yes, we can do that. Like nowadays we can read, we can write, we can reflect. How many of you have the creative skills?
Miss, I used to draw.
Oh, and you are Ikra, I guess.
No, Varisha.
Ramsha, okay. Anyone else?
Varisha.
Marisha.
परीक्षा
Ach- Anyone else that who can say and claim that, okay, fine, I have the creative skills, and I can do this besides the study.
मैम मैं सिलाई करती हूँ।
क्या करती हो?
सिलाई
सिलाई करती हो? अच्छा.
धुलाई भी.
This is the most the creative things nowadays, because दर्जी बंद हैं, तो फिर हम तुम्हारे घर आ जाएं कपड़े लेके.
Yes, ma'am. I also stitch.
जरूर आ जाए, जरूर आ जाए।
हमारे भी कर देना, हम भी भिजवा देंगे।
नहीं भिजवाएंगे नहीं, हम आएंगे लेके.
जबरदस्त मैम, और भी अच्छा।
Okay. दिस टाइम ये जो वक्त है ना आपके पास, ये आपके पास एक यूं समझिए एक नेमत है जिसमें आप ये समझ सकते हैं कि वो कौन सी ऐसी चीज है जो आपको दूसरों से मुख्तलिफ बनाती है, या ऐसी आपके अंदर अल्लाह ने ऐसी कौन सी स्किल रखी है जिसके ज़रिए आप इस क्वालिटी टाइम को स्पेंड करके अपनी पर्सनैलिटी को आप और भी अच्छा बना सकते हैं. दिस इज़ व्हाट यू कैन डू. And I need the creative people to
Ma'am,
help me in this period. Yes.
Yes.
yes, yes,
uh,
ma'am. Umar has decided to make a YouTube channel.
or
टवल नहीं मारो प्लीज, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
YouTube channel for eating things. Basically if you किया मुगल, बेटा मैंने किसी का माइक अनम्यूट नहीं किया हुआ, यू कैन चेक इट. सीख सकते हैं और आप अगर उनको रखेंगे तो इट विल बी good opportunity for you. In order to learn relax, first of all what you have to do, you have to deep breathe and then releases it slowly and gently. And the next is about like use progressive muscle relaxation. Like you have to join your hands and then hold it for maybe 5 seconds or 10 seconds and then you have to release. Improve your self-esteem. Okay, fine. What is difference between ego and self-esteem? Is all of you, what is the difference between ego and self-esteem?
Ma'am, self-esteem is when you're you're assured about yourself and your abilities, so you use it to motivate yourself. But with ego is like you're just being shoka.
Just blaming others, like इसने मेरे साथ ये कर लिया, अब तो मैंने इसकी शक्ल भी नहीं देखनी.
Ma'am, ego is something negative, and self-esteem is something which is, we can say, it's positive. It should be in someone's personality.
Okay, good. Anyone else? Do we differentiate between ego and self-esteem?
Am I
Especially
clear
we
now?
Pakistani. Because for us self-esteem and for us ego sometimes are both are
मैम
the same.
And self-importance.
Self-importance can be a part of self-esteem, and sorry, is a part of self-esteem. Self-esteem is your personal
मैम
assessment for
कह
your
सकते
own
हैं कि
value.
सेल्फ स्टीम
जी बोले
Ma'am, एक
self-esteem.
request है. Ma'am,
जी.
Ego
hello,
is also when you think you're better than other people.
ma'am.
Yes, I am listening. Say.
मैम एक दफा सबका माइक म्यूट करके फिर दोबारा अनम्यूट करें, क्योंकि कुछ बच्चों का ना अभी तक माइक अनम्यूट नहीं हो रहा, तो शायद हो जाए.
All of you are muted, and then unmute all.
Yes, ma'am. Unmute हो
Yes,
गया.
ma'am.
हो गया?
हो गया जी.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
So yes, we were discussing. Any confusion in this heading? Rewrite your inner dialogue, like self-talk. When you are talking with yourself, if you are alone, like you can write your diary and you can speak up with yourself and you can speak, like you can have a quality time with yourself. Any confusion in this heading, all of you?
No, no, ma'am.
मैम मैम ये एक लाइन है, यू मे नॉट हियर इट बट यू आर प्रोबेबली स्टिल लिसनिंग.
Yes, like mean that sometimes you are not verbalizing or writing yourself, but in brain you are thinking, and yes, you can listen your own voice. So it is related to that. This one, no? Here, like you are not writing,
यस
but
मैम.
you are not speaking to yourself, but in mind somewhere you are just communicating with yourself.
ओके मैम.
Any confusion in these?
Ma'am, are you sharing? Are you screen sharing right now?
I am what?
No.
Screen sharing.
Ma'am, your screen is not coming.
Coming to. Sorry. I thought that it's visible to you. Yes. Any confusion in these headings? Take control of your life
No,
and
ma'am.
appreciates of significance of control. No.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Fine. And then understand how to control effects, attitudes, effects, control. And here
No, ma'am.
in this heading, it's clear.
Yes.
Yes.
And in healthy routine, obviously, the things that are discussed, we should try to follow them at least. Take time out for meals, eat right foods. इसमें कोई मसला
Yes,
है
and I
headings के अंदर?
take out too much time for meals.
What you take out too much time for?
Meals. कुछ ज़्यादा ही खाते रहते हैं.
अब तो बंद हो गया ना.
बस जो खामोशी होते हैं बेड पे जाते हैं टाइम ओवर होता है.
Any confusion in these?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No
Yes, Sateem,
confusion.
you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, say please.
ये ईटिंग गुड हैबिट्स में डिटेल्स बहुत ज़्यादा लिखी हुई है, जैसे कार्बोहाइड्रेट के बारे में, प्रोटीन के
हाँ,
बारे में,
अच्छा.
फैट्स के बारे में.
ठीक है. मैं
तो
समझ
ये
गई.
डिटेल्स में
नहीं,
हमें
you don't
सही से
need
पढ़ना है या
to.
फिर
नहीं, you don't need to write details. हाँ, अगर if it's a lengthy question तो उसके अंदर आप जो है ना वो बता सकते हैं कि what are carbohydrates and उसके 2-3 नाम लिख दें आप. अगर ये सवाल उसमें आ
फॉर
रहा है,
एग्जांपल
lengthy
मैम
question में आ रहा है.
ग्लू इसमें
इसमें
जैसे
गुड
है कि
फैट्स भी हैं, बैड फैट्स भी
ग्लूकोज
हैं, कोलेस्ट्रॉल भी है, राइट कोलेस्ट्रॉल एंड बैड कोलेस्ट्रॉल, सब कुछ इसके अंदर है.
मैम इसमें जैसे मेंशन हुए हैं नेम्स, जैसे कोर्टिस,
हाँ,
CRF.
बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है. अब इसमें ये है ना कि if you are asked to write the answer in detail, तो yes, then you have to write these things. अगर नहीं तो you can skip it.
ओके मैम.
But at least पता होना चाहिए कि what are carbohydrates and some of them are good and
भाई
some of
गेट
them
बंद करो.
are bad.
ये कौन है?
ये फरिया है. फरिया है.
नहीं, मेरा तो भाई नहीं है, कोई
चले focus back.
मरीज है.
Yes,
और
और इसमें improve your sleep. And how many of you sleeping on time?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, there is no time.
I'm sleeping. I sleep on time.
That's really
so I
good.
sleep on at 1:30.
If you have to pray Fajr, then you have to
Message
sleep on
sleeping
time.
every time.
I also. Nowadays.
नहीं ऐसा भी ना करें.
I'm so
जांचें
sorry.
आप. रमजान आ रहे हैं, रमजान के लिए अपने आप को तैयार करें और क्या कह सकते हैं, इसके लिए अपनी हेल्थ पे फोकस रहें, तवज्जो दें and getting
और
right
सब
amount of
दुआ
sleep.
करें कि रमजान से पहले ये वबा खत्म हो जाए. सब मिलकर
हाँ,
दुआ
आमीन. और सब जाके फिर we can go to masjid and say tarawih and all these things.
करें. इंशाल्लाह.
Ma'am, I want to ask you about cope.
About what?
Cope. What does it?
How to cope up?
Cope, page number 87, last heading. Learn to cope with out of control circumstances.
Okay,
I asked you in the class, but you said to me that whenever we'll start chapter number 4, then I'll tell you.
Oh,
That's
yes,
why I
yes.
want to ask.
Learn to cope up means that you have to, this is the name of the strategy, like how you have to deal with it. It is basically the acronym of the 4 different words.
Okay.
Yes, it's acronym of 4 different words. तो ये अभी मेरे दिमाग में बिल्कुल नहीं आ रहा. इसके लिए मैं आपको इंशाल्लाह बताती हूँ ग्रुप पे आके. Is the word origin and along with its specification. Basically, cope is the meaning of how to handle or how to deal with the things in the certain situation.
In the critical situations.
Yes, in the critical situations or the situations when the situations are not in your under control.
Okay. And maybe we can see that in a hectic conditions.
In happy conditions,
Hectic.
hectic conditions, yes. Then eating right foods,
Right.
sleep, count. Obviously, I hope that you are also going with a proper schedule. If you are not, then yes, you have to.
No, ma'am. Our routine are totally disturbed.
But what we can do is at least we can work on. Take solid steps for better sleeping. Means that eat on the right time, sleep on the right time, and reduce your internet access or internet time, because it also can lead towards sleeping disorder. Get
मैम
some
आप मीटिंग
exercise.
दोबारा स्टार्ट करेंगी?
Meeting me, I
Ma'am,
don't
voice
think
is
so,
not
because
clear.
meeting, no, I don't think so, because the
मैम 3
chapters.
मिनट रह गए, आई थिंक से मीटिंग एंड हो जाएगी फिर शायद.
Honey, what the final words are here. I just want to ask you that if there is any confusion in these headings,
No, ma'am.
क्योंकि इसमें इतना कोई टेक्निकल मसले थे नहीं इस चैप्टर के अंदर.
Yes.
Any confusion till here?
No, 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 ma'am. No,
नो
ma'am.
मैम.
अच्छा, अब
No,
मेरी
ma'am.
बात सुने सारे बच्चे.
Yes, ma'am.
अब हम यूँ करेंगे कि वी विल हैव वंस अ क्लास वीकली. तो उसमें फिर हम ये करेंगे कि जो जैसे हमारा चैप्टर 5 है ना, तो उसको
Yes,
हम
ma'am.
थोड़ा थोड़ा करके पढ़ेंगे. लेकिन चैप्टर 4 तक के जो मैंने जितने भी टास्क होने हैं ना, वो मैंने गूगल क्लासरूम पे अपडेट कर देने, और वो सारे मार्क होंगे चैप्टर 4 तक.
Okay.
आपका सीपी के
ओके
मार्क्स होंगे
मैम.
ना, वो उसमें काउंट होंगे.
ओके मैम.
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है.
Okay, ma'am.
आपको हमारे असाइनमेंट कैसे लगे?
असाइनमेंट्स अच्छे थे सबके, मैंने पढ़े थे. उस पे मैंने सबको वो देना है, रिव्यू देना है. रिव्यू रुका हुआ, मेरा रिव्यू मैंने किसी को नहीं दिया.
मैम ये आप क्वेश्चन आंसर्स के हवाले से कब बैठ करेंगी जो पेपर्स में जो आते हैं, किस तरह से आते हैं, किस टाइप के आते हैं? आपने बोला था कि मैं बताऊंगी.
नहीं, देखो हर साल पेपर डिफरेंट आता है. अब एक साल बिल्कुल ऑब्जेक्टिव आया था, उसमें बच्चों ने जो है ना वो नहीं दिए थे, आंसर शीट्स नहीं दिए थे. दूसरे साल टोटली सब्जेक्टिव आया था. तो अब पेपर जो बना रहा है वो उसकी मर्जी है.
मैम आप रिपीट कर सकती हैं अपने मार्क्स के बारे में? क्या कहा था? आपकी आवाज़ बीच में चली गई थी.
नहीं, मैंने कहा कि मैं अब जितने भी चैप्टर 4 तक अपना टास्क अपडेट करूंगी ना गूगल क्लासरूम पे, वो सारे मार्क्ड होंगे असाइनमेंट्स आपके चैप्टर 4
अच्छा,
तक.
ठीक है.
जी, लेकिन चैप्टर 5 के बाद जो भी होगा ना, तो इट विल बी ऑल अबाउट योर प्रैक्टिस. इतने इन डिटेल
ओके,
नहीं होगा, जनरल डिस्कशन ही होगी ज़्यादातर.
ठीक है.
दिस मींस दैट कि जो फाइनल्स में पेपर फाइनल में क्वेश्चन आएंगे उसके बारे में आप थोड़े बताएंगी तो ना, किस तरह
भाई
के और
मुझे
कहाँ
क्या
से
पता,
क्वेश्चन बन
पेपर
सकता है, कैसे बन
इस्लामाबाद
सकता
से
है.
आता है. पेपर मैं नहीं बनाती, इस्लामाबाद से आता है.
बाद वालों से पूछ लेना, वो बता देंगे तुम्हें.
इस्लामाबाद में अगर किसी का एक्सेस है तो काइंडली मुझे भी बता दें, बाकी मेरा नहीं है.
तो आइडिया तो देना.
मैंने बताया ना
मैम
कि
तो
एक
आइडिया तो मिल
साल.
जाएगा आपसे.
मैं वही तो कह रही हूँ, एक साल
Actually, we
पेपर
just
बिल्कुल
want
ऑब्जेक्टिव आया
idea.
था, एंड दूसरे
What
साल
it is?
पूरा सब्जेक्टिव आया था.
या वी जस्ट वांट आइडिया मिस,
मैं वही तो कह रही हूँ, सब्जेक्टिव भी आ सकता है, ऑब्जेक्टिव भी आ सकता है,
बिकॉज
और ब्लेंड ऑफ बोथ भी आ सकता है.
देयर आर builds of question in each chapter, so that's why we are confused.
That's why you have to read and read and read and reflect. Triple
You
R.
are confused.
Because there is a lot to